I'm excited about today's video lesson. I'm going to be talking about two trades that we made today that were just identical patterns, identical companies, and both these companies even treat the same exact disease, and they both released news on their phase 2 on the same day. It was amazing. The trades were CAPB and CAPR. So we're going to get into those in a second. First, here's my Twitter, kafinvesting.com. Come give me a follow. Can stay updated on the stuff that we have going on in the chat room. Top of that, here's the website. If you want to get on in your free 2-week trial, fill this out, send it over to me. Keep in mind, though, that I am limiting how many people I let into the chat room, and that number is getting closer and closer to being met. I'm going to be capping it off soon. So lock your spot in. All right, let's talk about these trades. So to start, I want to show you the watch list from last night. This was the watch list for CATB. I was talking about how much I love this over 310, had it as a buy over 310, price target 350. All right, well, let's go check in on CATB and see what it ended up doing. Well, it went over 310 and went all the way up to 490. Now, I'm not going to try and take credit and claim that I bought this over 310, because when these stocks go over my buying price in pre-market, I don't buy them, and I usually make new trading plans. But this level 310 ended up playing a very important role, though, in the future, or for the trade I ended up making, as you will see. So anyways, news was released on this. If you want to check out the news here, let's go type it in. They released news this morning, real nice and early, positive results. They're phase 2, and they're going to be initiating their phase 3 soon. So there's that. And it's interesting because they the disease that they are trying to treat is muscular dystrophy disease. Okay, so keep that in mind for the next stock I'm going to talk about. The similarities in these stocks is actually really just amazing. So anyways, this spikes way up, and in pre-market I told everyone, we're not going to be buying. I said, actually I listed 2 plans on this. I said either buy over 380 or on a dip between $3 and $3.10. That's not a joke, okay? That was in the chat room hours ahead of time. I said be buying on a dip between 3 and 3.10. All right, and we waited for it. This thing came down. I almost got a little antsy and wanted to try to dip buy it before, but I told myself, no, stick with the trade plan. Wait for it to go under 310. And it did for a very short amount of time. It was just textbook. Dropped right into our dip buy area. Had a bunch of people grab it right here because everyone was ready for it. Like I said, I alerted it way ahead of time. And I told everyone price target at 330, and look what we got. I made sure everyone knew that it was going to be a slower moving trade. We got that retrace right up here into the 330 range. I locked profits at exactly 330. We had some others who locked profits a little bit higher. Some locked profits a little bit earlier. But either way you look at it, it was an incredible trade. So maybe you're asking yourself, how did you know to buy this under 310? I mean, it was under 310 for just a couple minutes here. I think the low was like 305 maybe. And I was actually trying to add a second half down here closer to $3, but it didn't end up giving it. So then I added again over 320 when it broke over 320. So I went initially half size at 308, and then I added my second half over 320, and then took profits at 330. So the reason why I did this was, as you see, this 310 level is extremely important. Okay, I knew this was going to be support for this, but I was also hoping that we could get a break under that support temporarily and have it bounce right back over. Okay, now this was just a beautiful sniper shot, and the accuracy of this was amazing. And I can't claim that I'm this accurate with all my dip buys like this, down to the almost very cent of the bottom. That's not always the case, but in this scenario, it was perfect, and we got in on the bottom, sold up over 320. Now there's a lot more to this why I felt this was a good buy over 310, but for some reason it was support, and thought I might give up support temporarily like it did. Got in for an awesome trade. The next one we traded was CAPR. Now if you remember, thing to remember about CAPR is, so CAPB, the news was phase 2 for muscular dystrophy. Well, what was CAPR? It's crazy how similar these stocks were. It's almost eerie how similar they were. It is treating almost the exact same disease right here. Look, They report positive 6-month data in muscular dystrophy. And it's just crazy. Same day, same morning, same everything. And so how we played CAPR, this is a little bit different. I didn't try to buy at the very bottom. Instead, I was a little more patient and waited for it to retrace. Now, the reason why I bought this over 330, I let it sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, and then I bought this coming back over 330. Now, why did I do that? There's a reason for that. And that reason is that was the red to green move right here. And with news, red to green moves, I mean, this sold off from highs of 445. Clearly oversold, tons of shorts involved, and they released good news. So once it found bottom and came back over 330 here, making a red to green move, this closed yesterday at 328. I bought over 330 just to be safe, to make sure that it did really make the red to green move. That was the initial alert. And you can see that it was a good thing that I did wait till 330, because this broke over 328, went green, but didn't make a real big move after going green. You can see that 330 was really the resistance that we were buying that over, as it often is in cases of natural resistance at whole numbers and things. So bought over 330, told everyone the price target was 350. It happened way sooner than I thought. I thought this would take, into the second half of the day, potentially power hour, to get to 350, but it didn't. Gave us a beautiful pop up into 350. I took half profit at 350, then I took my second half, I think, at 348. But it ended up hitting highs up here of 357. So everyone took profits in here. Lots of people got in on this with us. It was incredible. Same stocks almost, CAPR and CATB, same price range. I mean, the price range was really almost the exact same, which is crazy on the two stocks. Like, so similar, so incredible. I loved it. It was an awesome trade. And this may, hold up and continue to, I think this has a good chance to continue to retrace in the second half of the day. It's about 2 p.m. Eastern time right now, so there's still some time left in the day. But I just want to talk about these two trades. They were awesome. And again, if you want to join us, come hang out with us in the chat room. Head over to kafinvesting.com and fill this out. Space is limited, so lock in a spot by starting your free trial.